Hello and welcome to another GhostArk video. This time I wanted to look at the charging and battery functions on the GhostArk. So just to let you know, when your device is switched on, you can go into your settings menu by pressing menu and then the stop button, and you've actually got battery status here on the device. So at the moment you can see my battery's at 72%. Now the battery life is really good. GhostArk originally said it would be about 8 hours of use, which I was sceptical about because you've got all the lights and all the bits going on. But I think I've outdone 8 hours easily. So I had my device at 75% brightness, switched into this data view. So all the sensors are obviously operating, the screen was on, had the lights on and the EMF lights on at the top. So it was using a lot of power, not full power. I'm sure if you're using something like the radio sweep and recording it, that's going to use more. But I thought as a test, I'd just leave it on the kind of default view. And it was well over 8 hours. I kind of lost count because it ended up spanning over 2 days, because originally I thought I'd leave it on for the evening and it just kept on going. So yeah, I thought the battery life was really good with it. In terms of charging, you need to turn your device off to charge it or it won't work. Now you get one of these 12 volt adapters that come with it to charge it. The only thing to be aware of is that it's a GhostArk branded one as well. It's not just an off the shelf thing, but it's a European plug. So if, like myself, you're in the UK or the US, then that's not going to fit your mains. Luckily I had the foresight to go out and buy a little adapter for it, so when the GhostArk arrived I could at least power it up straight away. So if you're waiting for one, I'd recommend you do that, because there's nothing worse than getting something and not being able to use it. Right, so when you plug your GhostArk in, you get a little red light at the top which tells you it's charging. That's the only indication you get that the device is charging, so you can't see a battery level go up or anything while it's switched off. And they do say in the instructions to keep it switched off while it's charging, just because it saves strain on the battery, so it should get a better charge and it should work better. But if you do turn it on, you do get a little battery charging indicator in the power, so you can see how it's going with the charge. It does take a long time to charge. That's the only thing I'd say about the battery life and the charging, but it does last so long. I don't mind if it takes a while to charge. I mean, it's not like you're using it daily like a phone, so it doesn't really matter if you have to leave it charging for a few hours. So yeah, that's basically it. That easy.